What's up, guys? Hey, this is Christian Brindle with Six Figure Medicare Agent. Hope this video finds you doing well. And we're back with another video. Today, guys, we're going to talk about a topic that doesn't get talked about enough. And that topic is, there comes a point in your business when your time is more valuable than your money. Before we jump into this topic, though, guys, we got to talk about the sponsor of this video, my favorite telemarketing lead company, and that's, of course, Lead Heroes, you guys. Lead Heroes has got you covered when it comes to telemarketing leads, whether it be Medicare supplement leads, final expense leads, turning 65 leads. They just got something for everybody, guys. Just because you watch this video, they're going to give you 10% off any order you make on their website. Link to the site can be found down in the description, as well as a coupon code, so go ahead and check them out. All right, guys, so I talk a lot on this channel, and you probably have heard me say many times if you've been a long-time subscriber, when you get into the insurance business, or really business in general, but let's just talk about the insurance business because this is an insurance agent channel, really. You're going to be faced with an obstacle when it comes to getting clients and acquiring new clients into your business. You're either going to sacrifice time or money. Now, when you first get started in the business, you typically are going to have more time to give than money. So a lot of times you see people pound the pavement a little bit more than invest into marketing and leads and things like that, because they might just not have the finances or the capability to invest in marketing or anything like that right off the bat. So because of this, what we typically find is, you'll see newer agents do a lot of things like, maybe try to do grassroots marketing or maybe cold calling or door knocking or doing events or just trying to do things that are going to cost them as little amount of money as possible. Get partner, network, referral partners, all that stuff. We've talked about it all on this channel many, many times over. But what about when you get to a point in your business where you're doing okay, right? Maybe you're making $150 a year. Maybe you're making $250. Maybe you're making $300. Maybe you're making $500. Maybe you're close to cracking that seven-figure mark. Maybe you're making $800, $900 a year. At that point in time, you have enough of a volume of clients, new business coming in. You probably have employees at that point in time. You have contracting you have to deal with. You have marketing that you have to deal with. You have business relationships, referral partners, all kinds of stuff that you yourself have to deal with. Your branding, your company, taxes, payroll, all this stuff, guys, it adds up and it does not get smaller the bigger your business gets. It only grows in terms of what's going to be on your plate. This is something that I've gone through the last couple of years. We call them growing pains. Now, what does this mean? It means that you just don't have enough time to sacrifice like you did before. You can't do the same things you did when you were a new agent. You just don't have the time. So what does this mean? Well, you have to get familiar and understand the concept that your time is worth more than a set amount of dollars, right? So ask yourself this: how much is my time worth, right? If you're making, let's say, $300,000 a year, just hypothetically speaking, and let's just break it down to, let's say you maybe work 50 hours a week. I'm not sure what you work. Maybe some of you work 30, 40 hours a week, 50. I mean, personally, I'm probably working 70, 80 hours a week year round. But let's just kind of break this down. So $300,000 a year in income, let's say, right? That would mean you're pulling in about $25,000 a month. That would mean you're pulling in about $6,250 a week. And if we break it down based on maybe, let's just say, for example, 50 hours, that means you're making about $125 an hour, give or take. So what does this mean? Well, there comes to a point in every entrepreneur's life and every insurance agency owner's life and business builder's life that you can't waste time on the same task that you did before. You can't expect to generate income for your business if you're wasting time doing $10 an hour work, right? So if you're doing content creation, right, you can't spend the time editing that stuff. If you're on the phone putting out fires all day in your business doing customer service work, that's preventing you from doing what you bring to the table most, and that is building the business, right? You've proven that you can bring in income, You've proven that you can bring in revenue, but the bigger your business gets, if you do not embrace this philosophy that I'm going to talk to you guys about, you're going to find that your time gets sucked down more and more and more and more and more, retaining the business, correcting the business, making sure that all fires are put out, making sure that you're the person that's on the front lines doing everything. Except the problem with that is if you do that, you hit a ceiling and you cannot continue to grow. And in my opinion, life is about growth. Business is about growth, growing as much as you possibly can, getting to new levels, breaking new barriers. So what you need to do, guys, is you need to embrace the concept that it's okay to part with money if it saves you time. This comes through hiring employees to help you out with tasks, and then maybe that way you can kind of push tasks off to another person, and that can kind of be their responsibility. Now, of course, you have to manage that person. You have to make sure that they're doing what you're paying them to do, right? You can't just completely be hands off the steering wheel, but it's their job to kind of take care of those tasks for you. The bigger you get, the more employees you're going to need, right? If you are cutting your own lawn, if you're mowing your own grass on Saturday, and you're making $300, $400, $500 a year, absolutely dumb, and you need to be paying some neighbor kid to do it for you, right? Pay him $10 an hour. Pay him more, I don't care. Your time is more valuable than that, because not only this, there's going to be so much more of a time demand on you to spend in your business to kind of continue to keep it to grow. And a lot of you have families, a lot of you have children, a lot of you have wives, a lot of you ask, how do I get so much done on a day-to-day basis? It's because I am willing to part with money and finances for convenience and getting things done, right? I have literally had people come to my house to change a light bulb, and I paid them, literally. Now, it's not just changing any old light bulb. I'll change a light bulb, but this is a light bulb that's really high up in my stairway. You need a very tall ladder to get it. I didn't want to go to the store and buy a ladder. I don't own a ladder, right? Things like that, I will pay people to come and handle it for me, right? Some people are like, well, I'm going to save the money, right? I'm going to do the plumbing work myself. I'm going to, paint this wall myself. I'm not going to do any of that stuff whatsoever, because my time is more valuable than that. I'm going to pay somebody to take care of that for me. And it's going to be whatever it's going to cost me. It might be $100, might be $200, might be $300, depending on what the task is. It's going to be worth it for me, though. I don't work in my own car. Some of you guys change your own oil. That's craziness to me. I can go to Jiffy Lube and get it done for $20, $30, right? $50 maybe. I can go to a place called Fabulous Freddy's near my office, and I can pull in. I don't even have to get out of the car. They'll do it in like 10 minutes, and then I'm good, right? And I'm gone, and I pay them like $60, right? I'm not doing those tasks myself, and it's not because those tasks are beneath me or anything like that. Don't misinterpret this message, you guys. But there comes to a point where if you want to level up, if you want to reach new barriers, and I'm talking to the people that are making $200 a year, $300 a year, $400 a year, $500 a year, maybe you're trying to crack into that coveted 7-figure benchmark. Now, actually, full disclosure, guys, we're trying to push into that 7-figure benchmark. We're not even quite there yet, but we're getting close, and I anticipate we'll be able to do it next year. That's kind of my intention, and that's kind of where we expect to be. But I'm understanding more and more that my time is more valuable. My time is too valuable. If I order something from IKEA, I'm not putting it together myself. All of those things, you guys, because my family time matters to me, and I'm needed more in my business more than ever to kind of continue to keep it grow. But I'm also hiring more employees. We're building out our staff, and I embrace spending money on my business. We've already spent north of $100,000 on expenses on my business this year. And we're probably going to spend a lot more before the end of the year. That's what it's going to take, because at some point when you have money, you have less time. So you have to part with some of that money to get some of that time back. And it's worth it to do it. You can't do everything. There's only 24 hours in a day. You're only one person. Embrace this concept that I'm telling you, and it will continue to help your business grow, and you'll have more time on your hands, and you can be more efficient to spend time on what you need to do in your business. Your most valuable asset to your business, when you're at this level that I'm talking to right now, the person that I'm talking to on the other end of this screen that's at this level right now that needs to hear this message, your most valuable commodity to your company is bringing in more revenue, not customer service, not service work. not editing content, editing videos, right? Not cleaning something, not mowing your lawn, bringing new revenue into your business. When you're not bringing new revenue into your business, you should be spending time with your family and giving it to you for your mental health. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a video that I thought a lot of people needed to hear, and it doesn't get talked about a lot because there's just not a lot of people in that camp. But I'm talking to you if you're in that camp. Don't be afraid to spend money on your business to get more time back. When you're at that level, if you're watching this and you're making 30 grand a year, 40 grand a year, 50 grand a year, this video is not for you. Maybe someday, but not right now. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. I would appreciate it so much. It's going to help more people just like you find the video easier. And make sure to comment below what you think about this. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Reasonable minds can differ. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Hit the notification bell and also hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so you're notified when we upload. We upload about 3 to 4 new videos a week. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Here's to your success and your abundance.